She do not look like Beyonce at all. She looked like she was on the mic like, never too much, never too much, never too much.
You are my shining star, my diamond.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
You won't escape my
What up, cool nerds? Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a little bit different than anything we've done before, but I had been searching through Twitter and ran into this thread, and it was like celebrity lookalikes that literally look alike. And I was like, if I got to see this, y'all got to see it.
Oh, okay, goddamn.
So basically the thread starts off like this. Do y'all have forbidden pairs you think look alike, but also no one else is going to agree? So I've heard like people say, hey, Fresh, you look like Chance the Rapper, you look like Method Man. I heard all these things.
Look at this dude.
These celebrity lookalikes are just celebrities who look like each other, and they shouldn't at all. But before we get into this craziness, cool nerds, I'll be streaming a lot more throughout the week on Twitch, and also join the Discord if you want to game with me and just chat with the community as well. But you already know what to do. Smash that like button, turn the notifications on. Let's jump right into this. Okay, so the first forbidden pair that we have is Paul Mooney and Mads Mikkelsen. And I'm gonna be straight up with you. If I butcher any of these people's names, shut up, because I'm trying my best out here. But look at Paul Mooney and then look at Mads Mikkelsen. These people, they're the same person. Paul Mooney looks like Mads Mikkelsen with blackface. Like, what is happening? They got these similar eyes. Like, they just look like the same person, but they don't look like the same person. Like, what is going on? Like, if Paul Mooney put a wig on right now, like, he would look straight up, that's him. That's Mads Mikkelsen right there, just with a bigger tan. Okay, so next we have up is Jake Gyllenhaal and Alex from Madagascar. And you know what? I see it. And if I see it, one of y'all got to see it too. I can't be tripping because Jake Gyllenhaal is a lion. I just want to know who was watching Madagascar like, you know what? That's Jake Gyllenhaal. And now I can't unsee it. Okay, so for this next one, it's probably one of the most controversial ones on the list. And the person even had to give a disclaimer and just apologize because this, like, how did this happen? Okay, so Jackie Kennedy and Chance the Rapper, but then I'm looking at it and they do look alike. Like, y'all cannot tell me if she didn't have like a fade, a Chicago hat on, or a 3 hat on with like a goatee that she wouldn't be Chance the Rapper. She would be Jackie the Rapper. Like, they got the same jawline, eyes, almost the same eyebrows. Like, they look exactly the same. And then someone took it a step further. Someone took the pictures and like changed the opacity and fused them together and laid them on top of each other. Like, you can't even tell who's who.
Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought?
Not me.
And I'm about to draw on her for this edit because she looked like she about to drop acid rap too.
Do I look like...
Okay, so here's another one. Robert Richard and Neil McDonough. And if I just butcher their names, I'm sorry, so be it. But these are the same exact person too. And it's crazy because I met Robert Richard a few years ago at Coachella. And I remember he was kind of like cocky. And I was like, I'm gonna need you to calm down, cousin Skeeter. And on top of these two people looking exactly the same, someone threw Matt Damon into the mix.
You may be able to help solve a mystery.
Okay, to give some context for this next picture, I used to watch like reality shows all the time. I don't care how fake or like, you know, crazy they were. I used to watch like I Love New York, Flavor Flav, all that stuff. And this next one, there was this chick, Hottie, and I believe it's on Flavor of Love, that she claimed that her friend said she looked like Beyonce. But that was not the case at all. And New York said you look like Luther Vandross. So now we have a picture of her next to Luther Vandross. And she really does. Like, she really does look like Luther Vandross. And I'm sorry, y'all need to just stop lying to your friends. I don't care if you're a guy, woman, whatever. You stop lying to your friend. Don't be hyping them up just so they, like, you know, get a bigger ego boost. Because she do not look like Beyonce at all. She looked like she was on the mic like, never too much, never too much, never too much.
You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy.
Okay, somebody said, I don't know if someone has already said this, but Kourtney Kardashian, Amerie, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I'm looking at this and they really do look alike. Like, they could be distant cousins, sisters, or something, but they have some very similar faces, teeth, everything. Okay, so Kim Whitley and Jackie Harry are one of the most wild forbidden pairs on this list, just because I feel like every black person growing up thought these two people were the exact same person. Like, I don't know what it was. They could have been in any show as like an aunt or a mom, but it was one of them. It was them. You know what I mean? It could have been like, you know, the Olsen twins when they switch out one of the sisters. They could have switched out one of them and I would have thought it was the same person. So Margot, Robbie, and Jamie Presley, they definitely look alike to me because I don't know what's going on with their face, but like, good-looking women, and they just look exactly the same. They look like they could definitely be sisters. But someone had responded with even more chicks in this thread that looked like them, and it was wild how like every celebrity that looked like these two looked the same. So this next one I'm kind of mad at, but like, why does Owen Wilson look like the Statue of Liberty? And they're making the same face and everything. I mean, like that's him. Owen Liberty. This is another wild one because I hadn't thought about this forbidden pair until I saw this picture. This person said, I had a seizure a few days ago trying to figure out who was Heath Ledger and who was Joseph Levitt, and I couldn't explain why to you. So for this one, I guess I really don't see Joseph Levitt that much with like longer hair. I usually see him with the shorter hair, so I'm used to him like that. But I definitely see this similarity, so I get why you're bugging. Okay, someone said, hear me out. They put a picture of Brendan Fraser as Tarzan and Simba from The Lion King, and I see it. I'm not mad at this one because I definitely see it. Also, Brendan Fraser is the GOAT, and he should have been in more movies, and I'm so sad that he injured himself. Okay, another person said, definitely my most random pairing is Billy Zane in Twin Peaks and Drake. And I'm looking at these pictures, and you're right. So now when I'm seeing Billy Zane, I'm seeing him be Drake as Cat Williams. Adam Scott and Anna Kendrick. And I'm looking at this picture, and that's crazy. Because a lot of these things I wouldn't even think of until I saw these pictures because they do look alike. Ike Barinholtz and 50 Cent. Bro, they do look alike. And it's like the little small eyes and the teeth, the smile. Like I would have never guessed it. Okay, so Tim Curry and Arsenio Hall. And from this picture alone, I def see it because they got that same face, head shape, and those big old eyes with that maniacal looking smile. Just from these two pictures alone, they look like they're plotting to take over the world. Here's another wild one because I would have never even assumed this, but someone said, wait, I can't believe, wait, did I read that? I read that wrong? Wait, I actually can't believe this one ain't high in the thread yet. And it's a picture of Bob Marley and James Franco. And look at that. Same person. What's crazy about these comparisons too is that these people are finding the most similar poses that they could find of these celebrities, and they are doing the exact same face, smile, all that. They look exactly the same. Once again, I hope I'm saying this right, but I'm probably butchering it. But Viggo Mortensen and Abigail Breslin tried to change my mind. And you know what? This is another forbidden pair that I definitely see, because if she was like playing his daughter in Lord of the Rings or something, I mean, you might have to go on Maury on Lord of the Rings because they definitely look alike. Okay, y'all, so this picture has been circling around for years, but Troy Aikman and Jay-Z, like, is this picture on the left Photoshop? Because this is the same person. This is exactly the same person. Troy Z? Okay, y'all, if y'all are part of the Black community, you have heard this comparison before. I don't know, throughout your entire life probably, but Bow Wow and Lil Mama, and this picture may not be the greatest comparison picture for them, but Bow Wow and Lil Mama do look alike, and I just can't unsee it ever. Like, when I hear Lil Mama, I think of her stupid act when she jumped on the stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, but her and Bow Wow, they gotta be twins, like, in another world. This person said, since I was a kid, I thought they looked alike, and I've never heard anybody compare them, but I'm looking at this picture, I see some similarities, but I don't know about this one. Whitney Houston and Julia Roberts? What do y'all think? I mean, I see that, like, that 90s like fashion, like, you know, those pictures and stuff, like with the makeup and the red lipstick and stuff, but like I see some similarities, but they don't look alike to me. Okay, someone said Miranda Cosgrove and Jimmy Fallon, and I'm looking at the pictures. I'm looking at this, and I'm mad because they do look alike. Like, they could be siblings. This is weird, but like, yeah. And a lot of people agreed. Like, a lot of people like favorited this picture. Like, they do have some similarities. Okay, y'all. So for this last one, I saw a comparison like years ago, and you can't unsee this. Like, this is the most wild, like, forbidden pair that I've ever seen. That's on this list to me, at least. And a lot of people agree. And it's just mind blowing because they're doing a similar face in the picture. They're doing a similar smile. I don't know if it's Photoshop. I don't think it's Photoshop, but this side-by-side comparison, they're the same people. They're the same people. There is no way around it. You cannot unsee it. I don't care how hard you try. But look at this. Meryl Streep and Future. They are the same person. Just look at them side by side. Like, he is smiling at his mom. That's it. What? Like, how? It is wild to me that there's like, what, 7 billion people on this earth, and you probably look like exactly like 10 people, maybe even more. But Meryl Streep and Future, like, they got to drop a mixtape. There's no other way around it. Y'all got to drop a mixtape together because y'all the same person. Like, you know, I don't know this. Like, look, they got the hairs going the same angle. Like what? This is wild. No, like how did this happen? And this is the most liked one out of this thread too. Like this is it. Like this whole comparison right here. This is the same photo, just mirrored, flipped it and reversed it. All right, y'all. That's the end of the video. Bro, it's the same person.
Are all nerds as good as you?